Today I bring you a video about repairing a common problem with old cars. Well, old and new, because my relatively new Corolla G6R is having the same problem. And what I'm talking about is repairing a warning light for the doors that is always on. Even if you close all the doors and you double check the trunk, it's always on. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you want to receive any more videos from me about my works in my cars. Enjoy! As you can see, both doors are closed as well as the trunk. But despite that, I have the light always on. Just as a precaution, remove the negative terminal from the battery. There it is. Don't worry about this getting into the paint or anything, because getting into any electrical contact. Since it's designed to work with electrical contacts, it won't make any short circuits or anything like that. The liquid will evaporate, so no liquid will remain in your car's shell after a while. Then look on the corner of your doors. Look for this knob here. You have to remove this rubber. After removing the rubber, you will have a rusty nut. Remove the side vent, and then you will have access to the switch under there. Press the switch in and out as you spray, in order to get the product inside as much as possible. After it is clean, put a little WD-40 on the spring to prevent any further corrosion. Then just reinsert the two bolts, put in the rubber cover, a bit of industrial Vaseline on the rubbers will make this much easier to slide in. Now, after cleaning all the garbage from the two sides of the doors, you should inspect the trunk. Taking care of the trunk switch is quite easy. Just to remove the 4 bolts, one here, one here, one here, and one here, and then the interior trim should slide right out. Well, the trunk it's quite simple. It only has one wire that goes from here. You can see the tip of the wire here. The wire is held in place in this place by this spring and this switch, and then a small bolt. Remove those and put the wire loose without being connected to anything. The light goes out, you see, but when I connect this to the car, need to find a clean spot, you see the light comes on. Now I disconnected and the light goes out. I connect again, see, and then it goes out again. So this is maybe another source of problems for you. What I recommend is that you clean everything up and then maybe remake the insulation on the surrounding area. Just this tip should be clean and into contact with the metal. You should perhaps place a bit of tape on this side to improve the insulation on the surrounding area. See, I'm cleaning everything around the end of the wire so that the electrical tape will adhere correctly. Now, cleaning my fingers, take the electrical tape and apply another layer of electrical tape to these to the end of the wire to reinforce the insulation around the place where the electricity should not go. Just the tip should be visible. So I put a thick layer of tape around the tip of the wire. If you have tape, you can use tape, but it's much better to use something that electricians use, and that is the heat shrink tubing that you can find at your electrician shop, electricity store. The way this works is like this: you insert the tube. Well, you have to cut it up to size. You insert the tube into the wire you want to wrap, and this insulates electricity by shrinking. This thing shrinks when heat is applied, and it holds in place and lasts much longer than tape. So I recommend that you use this for a lasting result. My tubing came in a nice package with an assortment of sizes. This is always very handy to have in any workshop. I recommend it. So, back to the repair. You insert the tube through this size, then try to bend it so that it insulates the whole place. Okay, so you see, only this place here that has the contact with the switch will be allowed to come into contact with any other surface. Now we have to shrink this. Move the flame around the tubing so that it shrinks to minimum size, and let it cool down on its own. Don't put your hands while it's drying. So there you have it, finished product. You can see how the stretching material wraps closely around the wire. Now with the repaired wire, perfect. Now it's just a matter of wrapping up. Reinsert the bolts for the trim. 4 bolts. Don't forget to connect the light for the trunk. You likely disconnected the light from the trunk. Reconnect it again. Okay, let's test this out. Turn on the cluster so that you see. Then the warning light should come on. Okay, see it there, it's turning on. Now when I close the door, it takes a little while, but it turns off. I think this is because of the wiring for the alarm for this car, because, well, tell me if you know an AE86 or if you own one. Please tell me if the light turns off immediately or if it takes time like mine. Anyway, the repair is successful, and I hope you enjoyed the video. If you liked the video, please don't forget to like and maybe subscribe if you want to receive any more videos from me with these small repairs that may be of use to you. Anyway, have fun and take care.